Guys, it's Mistress Nightmare here, and today we'll be reading Dark Desires, Chapter 4 of Tiki Toby. But sadly, this is the last chapter in this story since it hasn't been updated in a while. Before we get started, please hit that like button, comment, subscribe to this channel if you guys want more creepypasta fanfictions out there. Until then, let's get started. I just stood frozen, my heart thumping heavily in my chest, drowning all other sounds as I tried to come to terms with the fact that I was trapped in his arms again. I forced myself to breathe in and out, trying to calm my racing heart. He chuckled as he chuckled low and sinister sound as he moved one of his gloved hands to my throat. He kept his grip loose as the other arm snaked itself across my chest, carving me in. The paralyzing fog lifted from me and from my brain. "Get off," I snarled. I hate burning in my words. I twisted my torso, trying to break free. Tiki growled and tightened his hold on my throat. The rough fabric grazed my skin, and it burned. I gasped in shock for air as my instincts kicked in: fight or flee. Fleeing was impossible. Fighting was unwise. Determined to play his game until I could flee, so I went limp. Time was running out. My lungs were burning, aching, screaming for air. I swore in my head. Tiki chuckled, a cruel sound that escaped his lips. He eased his grips a bit as I sucked in air. No doubt that my neck was going to have a bruise. I just hoped I could easily cover it. But I knew it would be bad. Now, Jinnah. All you have to do is play by the rules, and you can make it out just fine. Tiki smirked, shoving me forward, causing me to stumble. What's the matter, Tiki? Can't say my name without stuttering? I didn't give a damn about your rules. Maybe if I was smart enough and had the type of brain to function, I would have told him about them. I whipped around, my eyes furious with indignation. Within a second of his fury outmatched my own, transforming his face into demonic. "So you want to know the rules, huh?" he asked darkly, chuckling as he stepped towards me. I took a step back easily, his eyes turned into sinister, shrugging that he was grinning underneath that mouthguard. He gripped a handful of my hair and dragged me to the kitchen. I yelped as I struggled forward. I tried to resist him and planted my feet, but he gave me an annoyed yank and probably pulled me forward with little effort. I gasped and stumbled forward, tears jerked in my eyes as pain flared from my scalp. I tried to get his fingers to loosen the grip from his gloves covered hands. In reward of my effort, I was thrown forward. I cried out as my injury on my hip hit the corner as a sharp stabbing pain. I tried to collect myself as tears formed in the corner of my eyes. I wanted to turn to face him, but when he grabbed me by my hair and shoved my face forward, I braced against the counter, smashing my cheek against the cold surface. "Hold still, little bird, or I'll make sure this will be worse than it has to." I could feel that he was pressing his penis against my rear. Panicking, I bucked against his hold. Tiki growled and lowered his hand and slamming it on the countertop. I gazed at the moonlight stream in through the window, dazed. I've warned you. Tiki hissed as I could feel steel brush against my back as my shirt was cut away. Goosebumps formed as the cool air pressed against my skin. Shuddering, I made a wise decision to stay still. Tiki let out a huff in approval as he unclipped my bra, exposing my back to him. You want to know the rules? I'll write them down for you. Tiki sneered in a cold yet soft voice. I shuddered as I thought about it. What could he mean? Rule 1. Don't fall asleep. Tiki hissed as he drug the knife into my delicate skin on my back. A shrill scream escaped my lips as the pain exploded in my back. Tears welled up in my eyes as he dragged the knife across my skin. Please, Toby, please stop, I cried out as blood dripped down from my back, making me shudder. Stop? Oh, dearie me, I'm just getting started, he chuckled as he placed a mouthguard next to my face, or placing his mouthguard next to my face. Rule 2. Don't tell anyone, or they'll die, he sneered. I let out a harsh cry as he carved rules into my back. I struggled against him as he slammed my head against the counter. I sobbed as I sunk against the counter, defeated. Rule 3. Don't fight against me, or I'll make it worse, Tiki hissed. Pain flared up my back, but never before experiencing such torment. Tears flooded my eyes as my head spun. Blood was seeping down my back at a rapid pace. The blood was that blood loss? Would it feel like, or being in shock? Maybe both? I shook my head at the statement. I wish I never asked about the rules. Rule 5. You won't win. You are mine, Tiki said. The fluid movements of the knife grew absent as I was in pain. I was pinned to the counter, where my blood was pouring around me. Yet it felt like I was floated away. Maybe it was all a dream. I groaned as Tiki pulled me off the counter, making me face him, waking me back into reality. My back flared in pain, leaving me dazed. Oh my, is someone sleepy? He snickered as I stumbled forward as darkness swallowed me.